There's nothing worse than staying in a situation whereby you don't been touch money, you don't been see money, and all of a sudden the money no come dey come. Like you are in a situation whereby you have in your level, have your level of comfort where you do not wake up thinking about rent, you do not wake up thinking about how to put fuel in a vehicle or how to enter a public transportation. You do not wake up to think about what is the next meal I'm going to eat or my family is going to eat. You do not worry about money. You do not worry about job security. You do not worry that someone is going to say your work is not good and will sack you. I have left, I have lived that life. And then suddenly, I had to leave Nigeria and relocate to the UK. Now, when I relocated to the UK, things became worse because I did not have a house and I was squatting and I was doing any type of job, menial jobs, any type of job in order to survive. It was a crazy situation from being a CEO in Nigeria to washing plates in the UK called kitchen porter to doing security work in the UK to doing all types of warehouse work and all type of work in the country. Now, even though I was doing this work, I was not satisfied with myself. Life was life was something else. It was not something that I enjoy every day. Then until I read this book, The One Thing. I think I've talked about The One Thing on this channel, and I was having a reflection this night. Came back from work and I was having a reflection and I said, I need to still talk about this on my channel because there is someone out there that do not understand the power of one thing. I was on a phone call with my friend and we decided that we are going to do one thing, and that one thing should be what will prepare us to not borrowing money again. You see, this my friend, we had failed in our agricultural venture, and just like me, he had a lean purse, no money, gbese everywhere, and no immediate money to take care of his family. He have had his family and he had two children and a growing family more to come. And every day it was problem, no money. And it was the same situation with me. So we decided, what is it that if we concentrated our effort on it right now, we change our financial freedom? At the same time, I was listening to Dave Ramsey about how I can get out of debt and start to build my way into prosperity, start to build wealth. So the one thing showed me that what is that one thing that we have? We collectively decided that YouTube, which is social media, YouTube specifically, was one platform that we can use in order to connect, tell our story, reach out to more people, and build wealth. We suspended or deactivated our Facebook account and other accounts that we run like Instagram, and we concentrated on YouTube. The first 30 days of concentrating on YouTube changed everything. It changed everything because we connected with more people reach out to us. We were able to, do more deals with people, reach out to more partners, involve, get more people, more customers for our brand. That is the one thing. And sometimes I'll tell people that I love YouTube because YouTube have given me opportunity in order to reach and meet out to people. So that's why when I share my number on YouTube, I love reaching out to people and meeting people. The power of one thing. The message today is not about me. The message is about you. The message is about all of us. If we do not understand the power of one, we might end up running in cycles over and over again. Now, let me tell you something. I was reading something that I was following is, social media now. VDM is like, is everywhere on Facebook. So when you go to Facebook or Instagram, VDM. So I was seeing his fight with B-Lord. There was something B-Lord said. I just read it this night. And I love to reflect on what people say. B-Lord said, that VDM is attacking his business, his car and his phone business. But he did not even know that that is not his main source of income. That BDM cannot even destroy its main source of income. And that is where I laugh. Because he pushed down to the power of one thing. You see, Billard made his money from cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, and all those exchanges that they were doing. They say they do exchange, they exchange your voucher, they buy your Bitcoin, and they give you the Naira equivalent or whatever. That was where he made his money. And even up till now, Billard is into those exchanges, is into crypto. That is his one thing. That is his one channel. Every other thing that he's doing, just like buying of phone, buying of car, the real estate is doing, these are all supplement to the one thing that prepare him to success. Now, let me now go to my farm. I decided to apply that one thing at the farm. And when I started to deviate from that, I was burnt heavily. It's as if God have already programmed it in a way that I will have to use fish in order to climb in agriculture. When I decided to start April 14 this year, I decided to start up my farm again. After I've gained some traction on YouTube and I have also gained some stability, I started. And the one thing that I decided to do was just fish. But what happened? My manager now convinced me that he had so much passion for chicken and he had customers, he had this, he had that. And I decided, okay, since the money is available, let us add chicken to it. That chicken sank me. In fact, that chicken nearly made me to close my farm completely. It gave me a whole lot of heart attack. It destroyed my mindset about farming in Nigeria from the diaspora. But guess what? My fish farm have continued to prosper. Even though the chicken farm was a way whereby they were trying to cheat me and do things like that, the fish farm did not die. And that was the one thing that will stabilize the farm. It is the fish farm, if we channel our attention to it, that will give the farm the revenue that the farm need in order to continue not only to sustain itself, but also to create wealth alongside the one thing. So in your life right now, what is the one thing that can change everything? Are you living in the UK right now and you are thinking that if I can change my job, I will be able to take care of my family more? What is the one thing that can make you to be able to achieve that? That your dream job, anytime that you are applying for it, what is the one thing that is the key success rate that if you have that one thing, it will propel you to the top? Let me give you an example. You want to change your job and you want to start, probably you want to enter the healthcare job. But anytime you apply for the healthcare job like NHS, the one thing they always ask you is, do you have a valid UK license? Or do you have access to car? So that means the one thing in that situation might be getting a license. So now, if you can be able to suspend every other thing you are doing, suspend the mansion you are building at home, suspend the unnecessary money you are sending out, suspend all the expenses you are making, and concentrate on taking more driving lessons, taking your theory test, going to take your practical test and passing it and getting that UK license. Now, that UK license is the one thing that will open a door for you. But if you do not get that license, what will happen? What will happen is that you continue to hear unfortunately in that application. So even though you go and do more care certificate and all that, you are not getting that job because of the one thing. So what if probably you have the certificate and the one thing, or you have the job now, I'm using healthcare, You are in the job now and you are the lowest they are paying in the job as a support worker. What is the one thing that can help you to get to supervisor or manager level? It might be getting an MVQ level 3 on social health care. So now, does it mean that the best thing you can do at that situation is to suspend every other thing that you are doing in order to pursue that MVQ and get it? Because it is the one thing that will prepare you to the next place. Let me tell you the truth. The power of one is the major thing that can take you from this point to the other. Dangote have been the richest man in Africa. I don't want to, because I did for more than 10 years. I am very sure for more than 10 years. What is 10 years? It's going to 15 to 20 years because it's been long. I know Dangote as the richest man in Africa. But Dangote did not do his refinery since. Or do you think that Dangote did not see the refinery? No. Dangote was concentrating on the one thing that will make him a household name, and which was the Dangote cement. Even though Dangote was trying to do other businesses and other things. I remember I worked for Dangote noodles. And that noodles, I believe, is nowhere to be found again. It's closed. I worked as a salesman in Dangote noodles. I was canvassing the noodles. So when the noodles did not sell, what did Dangote do? He closed it off. But the one thing was the cement. So what is the one thing that you are finding challenging in your life right now? Or the one thing that you need to do right now in order to prepare you to the next level in your family, in your spiritual life, in your education? What is the one thing that you need right now in order to take you to the top? And when you start thinking about that one thing, then that is when life starts changing. If you have not subscribed to my channel, do well to subscribe to my channel so that you can stay tuned anytime that I bring amazing content on this channel. Until I come your way again, my name is Simeon Odii. They call me Showboy. And I will see you in the next one.